Rusty. What's up, Rusty? How the hell are yous? Over the close! How you doing, everybody? Welcome once again to Mikey Crazy Hawk's favorite company, LegalSteroids.com presents Gearing Up, baby. Yes, we are here. You want to hear that again? Let's hear it again. That's the Gearing Up intro. Hey! The real Jesse. I saw Crystal on there. I saw Todd. I saw Crazy. I'm seeing a lot of fucking cool motherfuckers. Urban Farmer. That's a fucking name. Cosgrove. Paul. Paul, dude. Thank you so much, Paul. All he is, thank you so much. The outpouring of support. It's gonna make a grown man weak. He's gonna look like a faggot. Paul, you're fucking... I swear to God, I don't even know... I can't even start to say how cool all you motherfuckers are. But of course, welcome to LegalSteroids.com. And use that code, JAN40. You save 40%. Comerica! Yo, what kind of dance did you... That was kind of like a heavy metal fist pump, you know? I'm remembering the old days. Ariana's biggest fan. Dude, you another one, man. I don't want to point out certain people and forget certain people, but I get reminded when I see the names. I'm like, oh man, thank you for the DM. Fucking good looking out, bro. And I want to buy you a fucking beer one of these days. Jan! What's up, David? David Goyce, superhero, strong Comerica muscle. Everybody is loving that fucking Rip Vixen fucking video that Chris Bra put together. Kat Vong, ooh, she's got a new picture on there. Ooh, I like that's that goth look. I love that look on you. You are a sexy lady. I liked your post today with your camouflage stretchies. I like stretchies on chicks. You can see some good stuff. Chris Bra, you're a fucking a genuine dude, Joe. And people, thank you, Chris. And you're a genuine dude, too. You were using the other account yesterday. I'm getting all confused. Stop! There are kids! You better fucking stop! I'm putting together a fucking video to basically all the inaccuracies during yesterday's performance, which definitely Academy Award worthy by Imad. I'm putting the real stuff. I haven't heard from him since yesterday. Actually, he did text me after the show, was it? Or something, be a real man, or something, talk to me. Is Comerica going to be there? Yeah, I believe he is. Chris killed Andrea's video. I know, I want to fucking just wear my foreskin out when she stands up in that itsy bitsy teeny weeny bikini. What's this about statute of limitations? I don't know, that's just a little something I'm just gonna throw out there. Winnie V, where is Winnie V? Here's Winnie V. I don't think I ever fucked a girl named Winnie. There used to be Winnie Mandela. It was Nelson Mandela's wife. I believe she went to jail for fucking murder. Caleb, yo, what's up, Caleb? McLeod, Mizzle, what's up, Mizzle? McLeod. Ariana, I gotta find out your real name, Ariana's biggest fan, because you're a fucking... Aces. Oh, Lally, yo, how's it hanging? Same place as last time you asked me. To the right, a little bit. Kind of like 2 o'clock. My big Robin, thank you, sir. Thank you. In for the Lorenzo. That's fucking De Niro's name in the fucking Bronx Tale. Lalo, he was so lost when you didn't say a word. I was just... I'm not gonna lie, that wasn't easy, bro. He cries when he comes. So do I. I just never come, so I never have to cry. But I only come when I cry with my wife. I only cry when I come with my wife. When I masturbate, I don't cry. Yes, the Pisstroopers. I gotta get some fucking time to go to Discord. I haven't had a chance to go there and read it. I put a little thing saying thanks to everybody. What happened with your convo with the police? You're gonna hear that. The police call he said that he didn't make. That's part of, I was doing some editing I've had a very busy fucking morning. I was running around. I didn't get here until like fucking 12:30, so I had some catching up to do. Joe, which way's the cucumber today? To the right, baby. Troll King Scoop. Oh, fucking Scoop rules, man. I love Scoop. And somebody with semen in their name. And welcome to the program. I don't even know who Scoop is. Hamburger. Well, that's Rich Piana's last scoop. It used to be on this also, but somebody fucking dropped a dime on him and fucked that account up. And now it's Big Lenny's last 10-10-10. And he's Rich Piana's last scoop on the YouTubes. Rick Flaherting. Woo! Get Big Rob. If Big Rob wants to come on, I'll just like I did yesterday. I'll put him right on. You shit when you come. Legal steroids are so good for Mikey and the Mikes, that when he comes with T or an A, he shits. He can't control it. It's such an explosive orgasm. Johnny Juice, what's up? Muscle Sport Mag for life. Thank you, Paulie. Who was that guy yesterday? That is Big Rob Fitness. You don't know the most famous YouTuber in the whole fucking fitness industry? Come on. What up, mate? For Floyd. Yo, is that Pink Floyd? I love Pink Floyd. Joe, I heard you're the strong silent type. Shotgun Rob wife. No, wife things. It's piss. It's revolting. It's insulting. It's keefus. Big Rob Fatness. He's a hard comer like Janoy. Rob. But yes, we're here on a Tuesday because tomorrow I have to go back to the hospital and check on the folks in Brooklyn. Are you on TNT? TNT. I used to be with TNT. Are you on TRT, and so do you like it? Yes, and yes, sir. Once a week, 200 milligrams, testosterone cypionate, and that does the job for me. I don't need to fucking stack and get crazy because it fucked up my blood when I did that. So if I stay on the TRT levels, I'm good. I gotta do that Brooklyn thing I told you about. Keefus. Rob's wife is no. See, I don't want to fucking do that. Let's not stoop down to fucking his level because he has. I have the proof of him mentioning my wife. He didn't call her a whore. I'm not gonna. You'll see what he says about her. No, Rob won't be. He will be at the Arnold. His last potentially threatening aggravated harassment fucking line was that he was gonna do something to me at the Arnold. The Arnold is I think March 1st, 2nd, and 3rd or something. He has a $300,000. Yes, he's loaded. He's fucking loaded. I heard that you're staring. I made a statement in Silence of the Lambs called Silent of the Camels. Oh, Mark, I love you. I want to eat your ass. That is so funny. No. You insult him just a little bit. You're a little out of line yourself. What the fuck? I was maybe if I kiss and hugging him 1 minute, next minute he's getting fresh. Teach that kid some fucking manners, Jimmy. Rob will wear a suicide vest at the Arnold. Pete Kenny, yo, what's up? The Dart fucking man. And there's Vanessa. Ooh, look at Vanessa. Speaking of hotsy totties, there's the Kid Haynes. So we got Crystal in the house and Kid Haynes. And guess what the fuck starts on Friday on Crystal's Wildfires Anthony's Instagram channel. 8 p.m. The girls take the stage. Yes! Fit Chicks with 3 X's chat. Trust me, their show is going to be better than anything I could fucking do. By March, you'll probably be friends again. See, I'm not going to fall into the 3rd stage of the EMOD. I shall not do so. Rob needs to go home and get your fucking shine back. Keep him here. I'm sorry, I got blood on your floor, Henry. Yes, the Kid Haynes and fucking Crystal are doing Fit Chicks chat, and I'm not sure at what, when do I let myself come watching that show? I have a whole hour. Candy Crush, Big Rumpin, New Universal Order, McLeod, and then I would like him to come on. McLeod. He has a fucking Civil War era beard. It's very fucking impressive.
Joe.
There he is.
What's up, man?
I heard that you want to actually have a battle in the... I saw your video, Adam.
Fisticuffs. I want fisticuffs with Mr.
And
BRF.
you want to make sure there's no cunt games saying assaulted me and all of that. It's got to be, like you said, legal papers signed. It's a fucking fair fight.
Sign the paperwork. I'll fly wherever. Sign the paperwork. That's all it comes down to. I'm actually here to get some legal steroids from you. I know you sell them.
Yes, I break the law by selling legalsteroids.com. Make sure you use Jan40 in the code. I
just want to get jack and shredded, and I know that you sell the steroids online.
Yes, I'm a steroid dealer. I sell D-ball.
Yeah. So somebody today made, I won't take credit for somebody telling me a famous quote about what they see in Mr. BRF. Christopher Overhaul, who's a piss trooper, said, "The empty can makes the loudest noise."
That is fucking mint.
That needs to be on a t-shirt.
Yes. The empty can makes the loudest noise. Excellent.
There's also
Excellent
another
job,
quote that's the loudest guy in the room is the weakest guy in the room.
Well, I've known to be loud at times, so that possibly could be true because usually that usually works, and people just fucking leave you alone because they think you're an asshole.
But you spill knowledge, Joe. Joe, you spill knowledge. He was just rambling. This is what he does this.
And I love when he made the accusations that I used to be a crooked cop, that I used to take drugs and money.
Yeah, tell him you're gonna make his jaw crooked.
I mean, that's fucking defamation of character 101, but. I'm just saying, these are just possibilities. There's other avenues that I can take depending on how this fucking continues here.
Yeah, exactly. So, are you going still to the Arnold? You're still going, right?
You know what? I'm going to hire Burger King bodyguards.
There you go. Straight up. Get Grimace, get the Hamburglar, Ronald McDonald, and the McFries, and we all can protect you.
I am not only going to be at the Arnold, I will say exactly where I'm going to be. I'm going to be at the Country Crush booth, helping out fucking my buddy Big Ray Coat, doing videos and stuff for him at that. So we're going to do, MSM Family is going to be at Country Crush. And Country Crush is going to be at the booth next to us at the LA Fitness Expo coming up at the end of this month. So
you know what we're going to do.
These guys. They're the ones that they have Greg's show.
As fans and piss troopers, we're all going to parachute into the Arnold Classic all together out of an airplane. Can you imagine that? Just a big airplane cargo just pushing out piss troopers.
It's going to look like fucking, before D-Day, the night before. Over France.
All right, Joe, I got to go, but I just wanted to say hi.
Thank you, Adam.
I'll let you be and have your show back.
Thank you for your support, as always, and especially in these
it's
trying
NWO
times.
For life.
For life.
See you, man.
Later, bro. That is Adam McLeod, New Universal Order. He is a piss trooper. I met him at Olympia weekend when we were hanging out with the Misfits. He's a good fucking dude. He's been on MSTV before also. But Arnold Classic, yes, is DJ. Thoughts on Eric Kanuski? You got to give me a hint. I don't know who these people are sometimes. What's up, Wayne? What's up? Wayne was on the show yesterday, Knucklehead. My fucking buddy with Nucky Thompson. You look nothing like Nucky Thompson, by the way. Hey, Hamburg, what's going on, bro? Yes, so, Hamburg, are you on that big cycle now? And he said, no. Next time Rob's on, get him to show his massive doodle. Joe, how are you? Oh, Alec, thank you so much. They're both still not coming home anytime soon for different reasons. My dad, more of the dementia and being drugged up and all of that. And my mom, more of the whole AFib heart thing. And he also has AFib and heart things. And I just got off the phone with my brother who's there now. And it's a fucking mess. But that's why I'm going in there tomorrow. And that's why I said, let me squeeze in this show today. And right now, I plan on being here Thursday and then going back there Friday. So I will be able to get AMA in. But Kiefer's told me he was going to pinch hit for me if I could not make the show on Monday. But Brianna Moore! See, I did it on purpose. Silence of the camels. But Alec, I really appreciate it. But all of you fucking guys have been, and Brianna too. I mean, just, I'm joking around with Moore. You know that by now. But the fucking, you guys really have been sending nice fucking messages and comments and shit. And that's and Ariana right there, perfect knucklehead. All of you guys, no humanity. Yes, I know that's supposed to be. How ironic. I mean, think about that. I'm always kind of been a piece of shit. You know, so if anybody said, "Oh, that fucking Pitaro, look what he said," it's like, yeah, he's an asshole. He always says dumb shit, you know. But thank you, Lenny Person, so much. All you guys are fucking good fucking dudes, and Ariana is the man. But yeah, it's humanity is, you know, the irony there is just it's not lost on any of us. We lost my mom a few years ago back, and I'm dealing with an 84-year-old dad who's losing his memory. Yeah, that's tough, dude. I know. I'm going through that with my dad now, and my mom is, you know, sick too, and she's getting herself sicker probably dealing with this shit with them both in the hospital and trying to tell her, we got him. You get better. Don't worry about that. You get better. And you guys are going to think I'm lying, and I had told Crystal this because I was asking her some medical things since she's a nurse. They are actually in the same room. Thank you, C-Share. Thank you so much. They are actually in the same room because when he was being brought up to the same unit she is in the cardiac type of floor, they said, okay, you know, obviously you get put males and females together. And we were in the emergency room for 13 hours, and then they were like, we actually think we're going to be able to open up the bed in her room before a male bed opens up. Do you think it would be good or bad to have them together? And he was bugging out, thinking that she was dead. So we were trying to figure out, let him at least see her on his way to his room. And then we were like, let's do that. But it's been kind of good and bad because when he's acting up with the Alzheimer's, the dementia, she's seeing it. And, you know, and the outcome of the fucking, the drugs they got to keep him on. So it's good and bad. But you know, it's easier for us as people visiting and taking care of them, obviously, because they're both in front of us. You don't have to, like, we were bouncing around, me and the two brothers and my sister-in-law, between the two floors when he was in the ER and she got admitted. And it was a fucking hassle. You know, I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, it's just a shitty situation. It's I told all the nurses, it's like fucking Lucy and Ricky. It's a reality show with them two in the same room. I don't think Rob's a fake natty. I don't think he uses steroids at all, honestly. He doesn't look like he does. I mean, I'm not saying he looks bad. He looks okay for a 47-year-old guy, and he's got some strength. I'm not going to, just because I think he's a dick doesn't mean I'm going to lie like he does. Thank you, Alec. I appreciate it. Arnold should referee the face-off. I think Big Rob Fitness for a 47-year-old guy has got some fucking power behind him. My mom watched my father go through this 6 months after my husband. Oh, my God. Brianna, come on. That's fucking, that whole sentence is just heartbreaking. I'm sorry, sweetie. Pray for Joe's family. Thank you, Mark. Joe, what are your thoughts on Rob? You know, I just called that. I think he might use legal steroids because they're not really steroids. They're legal. He recovers fast. Yeah, I don't think he uses steroids. And if he does, he doesn't use a lot. Like he might TRT it like I am. I'm not used. That's not like a fucking juice monkey. That's, you know, when you're old, that's just going to keep you fucking, if you eat good and work out, it's going to keep you from being a fat fuck. He's got a pug face, asshole face. He's on, no, I don't think he's on test. That's just assholism, his attitude and his anger, loud in the city. That's just being an asshole, plain English. Down for the count. I don't know about that. Ron claims a 405 badge from fake video. I saw the video you were talking about where the angle changes, but I did see him in a video doing, I think, 315, and he was doing reps with it. So, I mean, if you could do 315 for 3 or 4 reps, it might have been more than that, then why would you, you know, you could do 405. I use legal steroids and went from 174 to 190. And Mike, you're not on TRT like me. You're just using this. You're natty and using this, right? If I remember correctly. So if your fucking thing jumped up 16, that's good. It's never easy with passing time help. Yes, absolutely, Brianna. Yeah. And you got to think maybe they're in a better place too. That's the, you know, that's the whole thing. Would you lose all your limbs for $1 billion? No, because I couldn't even jerk off then. What good is the money if I can't come? I guess I can hire hookers to just blow me 24/7, but Hogan Claus always comes up with these great would you or what if questions. He's using legal steroids. Yeah, I think Big Rob can bench 405. I don't know what the fucking stack with some black lab stuff. Yeah, but you're not using juice. You're using this stuff and you're using your Blackstone stuff because you're Mike and Thea, his wife, the lovely Thea Schuler, now Doer, IFBB WPD Pro, the cover of our next issue after this one. But I've been saying it, but not saying it. Greg's on the cover of the new issue. It's supposed to arrive at my house tomorrow. Me and Mikey were just texting like 2 minutes before the show. I will never buy from a company Rob supports. Well, what were those ones he was telling? Nature's Bounty or some shit. Crystal, do it for humanity. I didn't see it. What did she say she was going to do? Whatever it is, it'll make me come. Did Big Rob pay for a hand job? Not from me. I would have done it for nothing. But Mikey is saying his test went from 174 to 190. You might be needing TRT, bro. That's kind of low for you. You're a younger guy. You're not an old fuck like me. But you lose all your teeth and not to be allowed to wear dentures for $2 million. Yeah, that I would do because I can still eat cunt and ass. Crystal. Okay. He paid. No, I don't. I don't want to go there. You got to realize when you're talking about Rob, there is so much just right on his own personal plate. You don't need to fucking, you just, like I said, aim for the head, don't aim for the limbs. Go right for him. You don't need to go to any of his family tree kind of thing. Go for the trunk of the tree. Buff Brianna should join Crystal and Kim live show. I don't know if you can do a third person live. Could we have a threesome? I don't know. 174, 190 pounds. Oh my God, that's even better than Mike. I thought you meant your test level because I was going to say that's still low. But that's great. Fucking that's in your lean weight. I know what you look like. I've seen you naked when I was eating your ass last time. Test the safe TRT. Yeah, usually if you're between 400 and 1,000, they say that you are okay and they won't give you TRT. That's when you got to get it at the gym. When did you start noticing difference? Start taking TRT. When I hit 40. I noticed a huge difference. And I juiced when I was a kid, when I was like 18, 19. Just a little. I just did one fucking cycle before I went into the police academy because I didn't want to fail the fucking piss test, even though they weren't looking for it then. I didn't want to fucking chance it. Are you using soft focus like the Young and the Restless TV show to make yourself more handsome? Why? Is it pixelating? Because yesterday's show after Jared came on, it's this fucking Instagram. They got bugs with it. I love it, but I wish they would just, and there was no updates to take for it. My test was 190, quit pain meds. Really? Pain meds kept you down that much? Shit, wow. I didn't think of that. It's brought to you by Big Rob Special DHEA all natural steroid. I used to take DHEA. Then I was like, fuck that. Just give me the needle. I don't got time for this shit. Yeah, he said I was on painkillers. I'll tell you exactly how I did with my painkillers. I would do a threesome with Kim and Crystal if Crystal gives me a horseback. Oh, my God. I might have to rub one out quickly after the show before I move on to what else I need to do today. Speak of steroids and Big Ray's special tattoo. I got to touch base. So you remind? Thank you, Mike. I got to touch base. Crystal, Crystal, you can give a horse. Can you kick me in the nuts? The horseback ride, please. Yeah, I had my surgery on a Friday morning. Saturday, the next day, this was the 27th of July, the 28th, the next day, I took my last pain pill. They got me off the drip, and I said, I don't want to take any more painkillers. On Sunday, I took none. Monday, they sent me home. I started to really feel it bad. So when I got home Monday, I took a fucking, what did I have? I forget, the Oxy. I took an Oxy, and I had the extra strength Tylenol to wean myself off. I think I took it for less than 2 weeks. I'll just round it off and say for 2 weeks, I was on one Oxy a day. When it was really bad, I was on 2 Oxy a day. Spread out, obviously. And then I didn't use it for like 5 days. And then one day, it's just like the fucking nerves in my leg were like fucking screaming. And I took one fucking Oxy after stopping for like 5 days. And that was in like the fucking middle of August. So he's saying on this Saturday night, the 5th or whatever it was, I was incoherent because I was on fucking painkillers. The Alouche Grill. I hear great things about it, except for one thing that stands out. I don't know why. Kratom. That Kratom was the fucking. I don't know much about it. Somebody was talking about that a few weeks ago on this show. That with the Thailand bodybuilder guy. Watch out, bro, with all of that icy. What does that say? Icy and shit. That's partially what killed Piana. Well, Oxy. Bro, believe me, I didn't want. I thought I can get off of it the next day. I only went back on when I got home because that's when a lot of the fucking they would shoot me up with this steroid, and I wish it was the same kind of steroid that I like. It was, the painkiller one and the healer one. It's a non-AAS kind, and when that kind of got out of my system, by the time of Monday kicked around, it was like, and it was. The motherfucker, I mean, I had the fucking fusion, so it was the nerves were really fucked up. Does Alouche sell legal steroids? I don't know if they do, but I know that I do. Right here, legalsteroids.com. Use that code JAN40. This is way better than THC. Oh, see, I'm not into that stuff. You know what? I don't even care anymore. Everybody does what they want. You guys are so good to me. How can I bitch and moan about fucking stupid stuff? I am on Wi-Fi right now. ZZ! Am I really that bad? Because to me it looks, it looks good, but that doesn't mean shit. Anyone else tuck boners while at work? Well, I'm by myself here in the office, so I could fucking yank the boner. Let horse lick your ass off for is that 10 million and legal steroids? I would pay the horse, the fucking guy at the fucking the barn, like $20 to let a horse lick my asshole. Now, you asked me if I would lick a horse's asshole for $10 million. The answer is yes. My face is blurry. I look like Max Headroom. I don't know why. But I'm sorry. I apologize for the pixelation. Natural. So I guess Rob isn't going to come on today. I guess we won't be graced by his fucking presence and all his good stuff. I can't see the product's name. Sort out the fuzzy picture. I can't. I don't know how to. I mean, last time I went on the non-Wi-Fi, it kept fucking breaking off. So I went back to Wi-Fi and then it cleared it up. So I've been sticking with Wi-Fi. Rumor has it that Joe's sequel to Silence of the Camels is Silence that Killers You Guest Star. Come on, the Dead Terrorists. Brought to you by LegalSteroids.com. It's all the smoke in Joe's studio. Yes, I'm a big pot smoker. I use drugs and I drink a lot of alcohol. You should watch the Pumping Iron. There's a Pumping Iron porno. We can have our own with that fucking threesome that we just fucking threw on the table here. So they have medical marijuana over there in Hamburg. Big Rob's managing his multi-million-dollar portfolio, and he's way too busy. Yes, I'm sure he is. Someone told me that the reason Big Rob is able to pull off some highly aggressive while also seeing pussy is because he's really a transsexual. Watch out, R. Kelly's behind you. I'm visiting Joe. I'm in Studio Hamburg. Olsen, 1980. What about a fucking, did I have, no, I had an 81. I had a 78. Thinking of the cars I had over the years. 72 was my oldest, Gran Torino. I hear that lotion with the high CBD works wonders for pain. See, I would never use that. That's me. I have no problem with somebody else wants to use it, but personally, I wouldn't do it. If you want to look like Harrison and Big Rob, take LegalSteroids.com. Thank you, Tim. Family's still in the hospital, kind of status quo, and it's, it is what it is, man. Thank you, though. Would I let R. Kelly take out my daughter for one night for $1 million? No. No. It's Randy versus Butt Pirates. Rob's a part-time toilet inspector for his family. That's what I hear. Now, I don't know what the truth is. Listen, he's shown his house many times on video. It looks like a very nice home. I cannot lie. I'm, even to a fault, I'm too fucking honest and transparent sometimes. What's your mental block on steroids? I don't have a mental block on them. I fucking have an affinity and a love for them. Kim to the T, to the Gill, to the Roy. What's up there, sexy? She had some sexy pictures on her fucking account today. I liked a few of them. Any proof your legaloids wrote? Ask Crazy Hawk. He just said he put 16 pounds on since he's been using these fucking things, man. So I'm taking legal steroids because I'm stacking them with my TRT. That's the word. I prefer the real thing, Joe. Cheaper and more effective. So do I, Urban Farmer. But I am on one shot of test a week, and then I have one of these liquidy things, and I test once a week. Add Kim to your. I would love. Kim, do you want to do a foursome? It would be you, Crystal, Kim Haynes, and Buff Brianna, not more born. Joe, Rob's decking, fucking disgrace. I did see the deck, yeah. I can't say shit. My deck's fucking, I haven't treated it in years. It looks terrible, too. Dude, you explain why you hate Harrison. Are you saying, like, weed? Is that what you're talking about, Harrison? Crazy Hawk is taking it, yes. If Rob took steroids, you think he would win the Ruby? I don't know. If there's one guy in the over 40 class or over 45 class, he would win it. If there's two guys and he looks better than the other guy, maybe, you know. I think he might, you know. I mean, listen, Masters, there really isn't a lot of guys going in it. So it depends on the fucking lineup. I'm convinced Rob is on steroids. I honestly don't believe. Legal steroids has been great for anal. Now, that is a selling point, Mikey. There was some weird pause that you were suddenly clear. And now I'm shit again? What product is he taking? Mike, you're doing the Winnie, right? Where's Winnie? Winnie Mandela, the fucking convicted murderer from fucking South Africa. Gotta go, doll. You have a great day. Keep the month. Thank you so much, Brianna. And you are a sweetheart. And I would love to meet you in person and give you a big hug and a kiss as a nice guy, not as a pervert. But then maybe after that, as a pervert. Do your headphones? Yes, they say MSM. I couldn't believe it. I actually found in the store they had one left that had MSM logos on them. I didn't know why, but Steve's the sergeant of MSM security. I can see you now. I'm much clearer after the pause. Oh, good. Joe Pietaro is getting hairy down there. That's a fake Big Rob Fitness. I can tell because of that underscore at the front and the background. But that's a good. He's using. You got to get the same exact one he has. Time to shave. Shuey, what's up, Steven? Fucking Stevie with the I got a foot fetish because of fucking Shuey. Oh, fuck on Rye, man. Oh, I'm contemplating when to get my hair cut because then I'm going to do the full dye job. But I want to still look good because I'm going to the LA Fit Expo, as you guys know. We've been talking about that for weeks. And I have another business trip, and I'm... you know, after that, and I don't want to talk about that. Oh, why do I hate Ron Harrison? Ron Harris. I can tell you exactly why. We worked on MD together. After I got fired, I was talking a lot of shit about MD. And I guess, you know, to his credit, he was defending MD because he still worked there and he was there forever. And I guess this was before Steve owed him $100,000. Which is the truth, by the way. Old Star Trek. Oh, I love the Star Trek TOS is the fucking one of the best, the top three of. I like Twilight Zone best, and maybe Gunsmoke, and then fucking Star Trek TOS. And the Honeymooners too. What was I saying? Somebody help me out. I'm a fucking retard. I got so drunk at the LA Expo couldn't perform in a three-way. What the fuck was I saying? Somebody help me out. Oh, Ron Harris. Sorry, guys. My head's... I can't even use all the shit going on as an excuse. I'm just a fucking retard. Native Strength and Iron there. Mr. Stevie's fucking company along with Johnny, West Coast Johnny. Steve Blackman's friend of the rock. Ron, thank you, Ron. So then on a Facebook post one time, free plug, of course, bro. Dude, you can plug your shit on my show anytime you fucking want. Are you kidding me, cunt, bro? The boys. Fucking joke. So one time Ron wrote that I had no, and I saved it. I would have to, I'm paraphrasing, auditions for movie and condition for Talking Loud in the City. Yes, we should do a Talking Loud in the City movie. LegalSteroids.com, Mikey. Side effects, memory loss. I know. I need to take more of them then. Shit. That's not, no. See, it helps memory loss. I'm not doing enough. Dude, we want to do a show. You want to do a show? And make it a fucking minstrel show so we can keep the racism going in this company. Black and white. get it. So fucking Ron, would you stick with one train of thought? You were very confusing. I know. I'm Mary Elizabeth. I know. I confuse myself. I can just imagine what fucking you guys are thinking about. So now Ron put on a Facebook post. It was something with Duquesne's post. This is before Duque and I had a falling out. And Ron said that, paraphrasing, that I'm a fucking talentless or a shitty journalist or something. Now, he is the fucking most overrated writer in the fucking industry. He's brutal. He doesn't, and this was when I said to him, you have some pair of fucking balls because your articles can't hold a candle to mine. And I staunchly will fucking stand by that statement every day of my life. I said, you don't even know the difference between first, second, and third person writing styles and when each is used in a proper form and when to use them. And he didn't even know what I meant by first, second, and third person. I asked my son, now this was 2014 probably. So my son was like fucking 13 years old at the time. And he even knew. He was in junior high school. So I had to actually explain to Ron in this Facebook thing back and forth that what first, second, and third person is and when he should use them and why what he does is completely wrong, how he does his articles, columns, and features, I mean. And then he started talking shit about me on MD, which I was banned the minute I got fired, so I couldn't talk about it on there. And then he also talked shit about me about a year or two later, saying that because I was making fun of his Rear Window stuff in his videos. And he said that, you know, like shitty content versus, you know, great content versus shitty background, or good background versus shitty content or something like that. So I was like, I just, you know, please, somebody pick up any Muscular Development magazine and look at any of his stories. And I guarantee you, if not every one of them, maybe one won't be written in first person. I'm talking about a feature. A feature article, if you know literature and you're a journalist, you do not write a feature article in first person unless it is a personal account or part of a quote. You would never use the word I unless it was part of a quote. A column, therefore, can be in third person, and second person is like a training article, like a how-to. Like, you should do 12 sets of this exercise. First person, a column, you're going to write, you know, John and I met back there at in training camp, you know, whatever, for football. And then a third person article, I'll give you an example. Big Frank Budaleski on the cover. I wrote the cover feature, of course. And the first line in this article is, quoted, "I'm sorry, Dad. It was something that went through his mind over and over as he came to the realization that the dream of both father and son alike was not to be." Now, if you saw the article, you know what I was talking about when he got into the car accident. He couldn't play college football anymore because he could have definitely been a pro prospect. He was highly recruited in the college level. And so basically what I was doing was I was going in his mind and using a quote that he gave me during our interview. Ron would write something like, "I met Frank last year, and we spoke about his training, and he told me he does 14 sets for this." That's what I'm he's completely clueless. He does not know how to fucking write properly, especially a cover feature, and he loves Q&As, and a fucking retarded fucking chameleon could write a Q&A. It's basically a transcript. We used to get interns to do transcripts, and then we would write articles from them when we used to have all the fucking quotes from the locker room. He's got a body of a Greek god, and he likes not his glutes with peanut butter, his nipple. So basically, if Ron wants to attack my writing and my chops on video, I'll fucking go toe to toe with him, and it's a no fucking brainer. You know, he's done every time. If he wants to go Greek god body and competing on a fucking bodybuilding stage, he got me on that. I don't care. You like that, a retarded chameleon? I couldn't really think. I'm 260, Mikey. You're 260, Steve? You look fucking, that's because you're not that tall, but you're fucking wide, man. I didn't think you were that fucking on the scale that much, but it's fucking, that's solid 260. That ain't like fucking, you know, like a fucking beer belly 260. Ron is a cookie cutter porn addict. Did you ever handle an intern, Joe? Like some kid who was there to work every day. When I worked at the sports magazine, we had interns all the time. We had some great ones, we had some shitty ones, but I was cool. I loved them all, especially the ones that, you know, they used to fucking love being sent to games. And only the ones that were like really good, we would actually send them with credentials to games. And I actually hired one as a fucking writer after his internship ended. He was so good. This guy, Mark Clulish. His name was Clulish, not Clueless. It was with a K. He loved the Giants, and I said, I'm going to give you the Giants, but if you go in there like a fan, you're done. And he said, nope, you already explained to me. It was the old, there's no cheering in the press box fucking rule. That's why these bodybuilding fucking people make me laugh, because they're just, they're not fucking writers. They're just fucking meatheads. Like fucking Harris. He's clueless. It's clueless. He would have no idea how to fucking interview a real athlete other than some fucking meathead. And he doesn't even fucking... he writes all the columns for the bodybuilders. I did all of those for Flex. There was like 2 or 3 of us, and we split it up down the middle. I had like 5 IFBB pros. This other guy had 5 or whatever. I'm trying to remember if there was 2 or 3 and how many we had under the contract then in 2012. It's not writing articles. It's garbage. So you have to try to use your brain and paint the picture as a writer. And he never even tried. I guess if I was owed $100,000, I wouldn't try either. But even when he was getting paid, I used to say, I go, if you look at an article you wrote 10 years ago and you don't see a vast improvement for what you wrote 10 minutes ago, excuse me, there's my fucking alcoholic burp again. If you see the same fucking type of article, you're fucking useless. Let's say Rich wants to meet him. Is Ron, to meet Big Rob Fitness? He might, maybe he can get his autograph. I know he's been getting autographs and pictures at line at the store he was talking about. I like doing prop interviews. There you go, Shuey. Shuey fucking did an interview, a ton of them at the fucking, the Body Power. Put them up, you seen them. Fucking asking questions. But fucking Ron, fucking, his article writing is fucking, and he has no camera presence. He has no chops as a writer or a fucking, you know, behind the fucking, in front of the camera guy interviewing somebody. Let's say, when he had Nick Strength and Power on and he made another fucking jab at me with that. See, I'm saying it's just, all of this, there's many reasons why I hate that fucking cunt. And I have no fucking problem stating them and showing fucking proof of what I mean. Why? You and Rich need to come out to Hawaii. Just if you get lost in the cave, make sure you have popcorn like Bobby Brady. I am questioning my sexuality. Me and you both. Let's both eat each other's assholes. And if we both enjoy it, then we're fags. Lord Jesus, this is the place to ask anything. Even though it's AMA on Thursday, there's always AMA on my show. If you hold a collection for Rob, how much do you think you'd get, Joe? $300,000. You can buy the house next to his. Listening to us, I'm watering my plants. With your penis or with a can of water? I'll deadlift with all of you. I'm going to deadlift my cock a little bit. Miss you, Shoesmith. Well, start making out with him then next time you see him. Show him how much you missed him. Passionate kiss. Thanks for telling us. I remember with him and Genova got into it. Who, Big Rob? Well, Jason fucking, you know, Big Rob wanted to coach him. I think MSM should be a sponsor, do the interviews at the Adult Video Awards. Bring Fuck Flicks and Fitness here. I would love to do that. I think we should have a fucking porn awards for fucking, female bodybuilding, like Muscle Girls with a Z.com, where Crystal Wildfire Anthony's on. Thoughts on shawarma? I don't know what that is. My penis, of course. Well, I don't know what that is, Hooga the Claws. Can I have a hint? There's a beginning, there's an end and a vowel. Joe, why did you send a thing on to put the Muslims and Arabs when the guy never said nothing? No, Ron doesn't look at nature. I will admit, Ron has a great fucking build. I would love to have a build like that. But I like to have fun. You know, so I probably wouldn't have to fucking, that build wouldn't last long if somebody gave me a magic finger and fucking snapped the fingers and now you got it. I got to maintain it now. It's like an Arab burrito. We all need to do body power. I would love to go there, but I'm not going to fly to fucking England. I'm the one that has to fucking pay for that. I ain't doing it. If you held a collection with Rob, how much gas would you get? Depends. Probably not much. Probably not even enough to fill up a fucking moped. Ron does gay porn, not respectable. Well, he did do something with peanut butter in Jason's nipple. I still haven't got to the bottom of it, but I will. Can't make out with Shoesmith, get Lenny mad. England sucks. I've never been there, but it looks like it. Listen, if Pink Floyd and the Beatles came from England, how bad could it be? I mean, those are two of the greatest bands in the fucking history of rock and roll. Biggest expo. Yeah, that's a great fucking expo. I've always read stuff about the Body Power UK. Do you think Rob bleeds oil? No, he's a regular guy like us. He might, he's Superman. He's the Flash. He's Batman. He does all his costumes. Stevie saying England sucks. Oh boy, I was trying to stick up for you, bro. If you're gonna say that, I did hear they like warm beer there though, and I can't get my fucking fist around. Big Rob just posted that he would be trained by Dorian Yates. Oh wow, that's great. Good for him, man. Good for Dorian. That's really good. Dorian's gonna he'll really make it to the top after that, gets out there. Big Rob for LGBTQEIOU. Laughing my ass because he's a proud Arab. No, because he's a proud Arab American. Yes, he's definitely very proud about his Arabic culture, which he should be. I'm proud that I'm a Giddy, I guess. I don't know. I really don't give a fuck. Security with the news saying nothing's been done. Did Big Rob rat out other Muslims to the FBI to get all that money he has? That's a fucking theory. We may have to look into that. Did those $25, did Rob ever break or make money? That killed me because I only had $26 to my name and I had to send $25 to him. Doreen is going to overdose on humanity. Rob thinks he's going to make it to the top. He might be right. Who am I to say he's wrong? I think he's proven himself. So we'll have to take his word for it now. Steve is the ref Indian working in the UK. Dorian doesn't fuck about, and after one said he will cave Rob's head in with a dumbbell. Proud to be natives people. You should be, bro. Red, I heard in Arabia, Big Rob has the ideal alpha male physique for peak performance. Rastaman, yo, what's up? Wouldn't Rob come in his pants if he knows that I'm friends with Samir Bannout and he used to write for him? I think I did tell Rob he used to write for a magazine. And every time I see Samir at expos, we talk and have a few laughs. Not that I'm pals with him, but he did some work with us years ago. And I always, Samir Bannout's a pisser. And Stevie had him in that interview. He knows what I'm talking about. Why did Rob call the police on everyone? Is he legit retarded? I think what he tries to do is show that he has that pull. He must know somebody like the captain of that precinct or something for them to even entertain a call like that, and then to call me, which you will hear, by the way, on the new video that I'm editing. What do you think Rob has? And he didn't finish it. Team Humanity's conscious. Lord Jesus is a real fruitcake. Tom Platt's training Rob's legs. Holy shit, that was hilarious, Joe. Yeah, hilarious. Never met an Arab that wasn't at the end of my empire. Mike, I love you so much. Oh, Mikey, you are a fucking good egg. He's like the kid in grade 1 that says, I'm telling the teacher. Abso-fucking-lutely. And humanity is dead. MSM for life. We have to still figure out who's going to be the new leader of Team Humanity. New post will be up on my Instagram from MSM. Going to make some. Oh, Jesse, is it going to be hot enough for me to utilize for the mental Rolodex? What disability do you think he has? Assholism. Surely the cop, Rob Rang, would side with you, though. We were laughing at him. Speedy. Once it became cop to cop, it was comical, put it that way. Because I told him that I recall many instances where I dealt with people just like him. And what our advices, like Arnold says, to them was. And he was laughing. He was lolling. It's 1% because that's how many people like him on the planet. Yes, the cop did not want to fucking be involved with that call. And I think Rob definitely, like I said, he must be fucking friends or something, or, you know, something with the captain. He's even said that once before he worked out with him or something. So he probably fucking, you know, strokes this guy. So they fucking, just listen, just do me a favor. The guy throws my name out, just fucking make a call for him. That's so funny. Good question. Please tell us what the cop. I'm going to let you hear it. It's on tape. I recorded it. He has no friendism, disability. Ron is related to Rob. I just found out this crazy news. They tried filling you up with humanity. I'll give you a little hint on it. I told this cop, I said, I know he's a chronic. He's a fucking asshole. What we used to do with those callers when I was a detective in the detective squad, we used to tell them to put the fucking aluminum foil in the baseball cap rim, so the Hispanic people next door couldn't read your mind. That was actually what this old lady used to say. Hispanic people. I saw Keefus with the veal, McCluskey. They got good food, good Italian food in here. Is Rob an illegal alien? No, he was born here. He's American as you and I are, Mike. Johnny. So yeah. So when I told this, he sounded like a young officer, we had a chuckle at the expense of Big Rob Fitness. But the poor guy was put in a bad spot. I mean, he probably just, you know. I have 2 recordings. His voicemail to me, because I thought it was Rob calling me from another number, because he told me that he blocked me. So I didn't know what he meant. And then I got a Livonia, Michigan fucking call. This is Saturday night. And so I said, fuck that. I let it go to voicemail, and then I listened to it. I haven't spoken to Johnny, but we did text. We've been texting each other. Yeah, Johnny and I are going to be doing some good work together. Don't you worry, Tim. Don't you worry. Me and Johnny we're friends. And we're going to, I would love me and Johnny to be co-Furies of Team Humanity. It would be amazing. Elizabeth Warren has more Native American blood than Rob has humanity. That is true. That is true, Miss Crystal. Crystal, are you going on live tonight? I'm so fucking mixed up on what's going on, days and shit like that. So if you are, let me know. Let's put it out there. And I'm going to definitely try to get on. I probably, if it's 6 p.m., that's when I have to be. No, wait, I have to be there at 7. I have my opening basketball game tonight with my son's team. So I can probably catch part of your show. But I'm going to have to leave a little early because I got to be there at 7, set up the clock and all that shit. How are you doing, bro? Thank you, Jared. And as always, for the DMs, for the posts, for the thing. And I'm doing what I got to do, man. Just fucking making it happen, bro. But I'll be back at the fucking hospital tomorrow. Yeah, so tonight on crystal.wildfire.anthony, Wildfire Weekly, 6 p.m. tonight. I'm going to try to catch as much of it as I can between leaving here, driving, and then before I got to fucking go to the ball game. And then tomorrow, Thursday, I'll have AMA. And then Friday at 8 p.m. on Crystal's channel is going to be the inaugural episode. Yes, I got to talk to you about that, Keith. He knows that, Keithus knows that they're doing the show, but I forgot to tell you when it starts. This Friday, 8 p.m. Because Keithus helps me out with getting the things ready for YouTube with the recordings and shit. It's been a godsend. He has, because I would not have time. I'd be so fucking behind right now. I think Johnny Bravo will be the perfect ambassador of humanity. I do, but somebody said that do I want to be his like co-leader or whatever? And I'm like, I'll be his VP. I don't need to let him be the leader. But just think how the 2 people he hates most in the world right now is myself and Johnny Bravo. So how fucking like just salt in the wound. Just want to say hi. Hey, Nucky, what's up? Came up the second job, pulled a 100-hour week. Come on, bro. Poor Keefus. You mean Keefus? But listen, poor Keefus is going to have to sneak a jerk in while he's taping that one. Humanity should be set free to run and frolic. Like Born Free. Remember that movie with the lions in the 70s? Rob thinks he's Vince McMahon. He thinks he's the Iron Sheik. Keith, what was the line? You're a good Jew, Mean Gene Okerlund. As free as the wind blows, as free as the ass goes. Robbie, as in King Robbie. Let's not bring that up, please. Nucky, be good, buddy. Thank you for checking in and fucking love you, buddy. Thank you for coming on yesterday. I can't believe Rob is still relevant. I know, but we can't help ourselves. You see, because I'm addicted to opiates, painkillers, as Rob said, and alcohol. And as much as I don't want to do them, I'm always drinking those fucking scotch bottles and taking those oxy. You and Johnny can hand out legal steroids and protein powder to homeless people and video it. Yes. Yes, that's another thing. If you need to fucking show that on video, you just want people to fucking think you're a nice guy and you're just a fucking cunt. I don't hand out fucking things to homeless people. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't really give a fuck about them. Ruin Hollywood wants to come on live. Train wreck. Yes. Mikey says legal steroids. Yo, what's up?
Hey!
What's up?
What's up, Joe?
Where are you calling me from? It looks dark over there.
Glasgow, I'm driving a van.
You're in Glasgow?
Yep, that's it, Glasgow.
Oh, shit. That's where Pete Kenny's a Scottish man, too.
Who?
Yeah, Pete Kenny. He's on this show all the time.
Hey, that's good, man. That's good.
So what's up, bro? The floor is yours.
I'm just driving to the gym.
You're driving to the gym?
Yeah.
Any hot chicks there? You got a good gym with a lot of fucking twat in it?
Aye. So January, isn't it? So January's probably where the January gym goes.
January jungles?
The January gym goes. All the new starts.
Oh, yes. All the fucking, yeah. They go for a month and then they fucking bail out. Oh, and Cosgrove. David Cosgrove is another guy from your area, too. We got a few guys from Scotland that watch this crazy, stupid show.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. How about you? You going to the gym? You're going to see all the fucking soccer moms trying to lose that fucking Christmas cookie fat. So I'm sure you're going to have a better time than me the next hour or so.
Well, I kind of I'm working after that, so I'm night shift.
Oh, you got a night shift. What do you do? What's your job?
I work on the railway.
What do you do?
I work on the railway. The railway trains.
Oh, the railway. Okay, yeah. I got it. All right, hey, that's a good fucking gig. You got fucking coverage, pension, I'm sure, so that's good, man.
It's all right.
Yeah, hey, it's an honest living. What's wrong with that?
Just thought I'd click a wee video to see if you'd accept. You did. Well done. Well, big man.
Yep. I'm glad you punched in and came on the show, bro. You know, everyone's welcome on this program. It's our program, not my program. All of us collectively.
That's good, man. I'll let you go, me. I'll show you. I'm going to gym.
All right, bro. Have a good workout.
Right.
Thanks for checking in, man.
See you
Let me
later.
know how that sweaty asses look on the fucking treadmill. By those bitches, all right, bro?
Thanks. See you later, mate.
You got it, man.
Bye.
There he is. Ruin Hollywood. RUAN. Hollywood, 1967, my year of my birth. Me and Kiefer saw this beautiful girl today at the gym. She's there a lot, and she has a great shape on her. We think she's in her early 20s. She's definitely legal. She's not like she's a teenager. She is so fucking cute. And she's so sweet looking. And she's not one of those girls that's like, look at me and type of thing. And she works out hard. She works out good. She's got nice little shoulder muscles. And, you can see she's young and she's starting to get fucking built and shit. But she's not juiced, though. She looks like a regular fucking, like a legal steroids natty type of thing, right? If Keefus is still on here, he knows what I'm talking about. The fucking pigtails girl with the dark hair. Every time she walks in the fucking room, we're like, oh, my God. It's like, holy shit. Big Rob's son shaved. Hard not to get erections at the gym, especially when you wear a Speedo like I do at the gym there, Lenny Persons. Scottish can drink. Well, so can I. I'm an alcoholic, remember? Big Rob said that. I can tell you like to work her hard, Joe. Bro, I would let her fucking shit in my mouth. I'm English and Bailey. The Scottish accent is a tough one. I'm not going to deny it. I feel bad saying, I feel like when Pete Kenny was on, I felt like an idiot because I love Pete Kenny. Hey, Joey, impressive. Yo, what's up? I'm going down to shoot my old lady. Oh, bro, was that you who made that mashup? I reposted it. They had the Jimi Hendrix thing. The Jimi Hendrix fucking Hey Joe with Rob. Joe, as an ex-cop, I thought you would see what I saw. Big Rob was in the back of the car with a gun to the kid's head. I'm getting the countdown. A GoFundMe to get Rob back. He's not from Syria. He's from, he's Lebanese. Johnny